Yo, what's up guys? Got to another YouTube video. I got you a pretty interesting video, I would say. So basically, we're gonna look over two different clips and we're gonna assess what should the jungler done better. Basically, I had this recorded like a couple weeks ago, and I kind of forgot what happened in them. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna look at the clip. It's like 4 minutes long, and then we're gonna dissect what went wrong. So let's play it out. So we see that their jungler is our jungler is pathing down. Looks like he's pathing down to ball in, so he wants to play around bot. Makes sense. And he's just clearing. Okay. He messes up his clear a bit. Nobody knows. This was last patch too. The best didn't get touched, so I don't know. He just messed up his clear. Okay. He gets double crab, or he gets crab diffed. Okay. Gets double crabbed. Okay. It is what it is. I mean, happens. Clear better next time. We're winning ball in. They don't want that bots. All good. Their mid laner decides to roam on me. We burn all their sums. Their AD dies. Victor's doing his best to shove in the wave. Our best kill is the Wukong top lane. Balling kills. Okay, not bad. Okay. Speeding up the clip. Okay, he's doing his full clear towards bot side. Okay. Okay. I pinged all their summoners. Yeah, I'm Lucian, by the way. Just saying. So you can see why, like, I have this clip recorded. Just to show you how stupid Master Junglers are. Top lane died. Okay, who cares? This guy is winning his lane, it looks like. Their bombs getting shit on. Talent ganks mid. Dinks level 6. My jungler should just play for the crab here, honestly. I mean, looks like his conditions are pretty good for crab. So he should just do this. Where is he going? Just do the crab, brother. You can do the dragon too if you want, bro. Okay, get a short trade. I'm doing that because jungler is bot side. He's 6. He can pull the Drake if he wants. Balling's hard winning. If they walk into river, potentially can do it. That's probably why I'm zooming in. What does he do? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why I'm even like doing. Okay, I think like I want him to do dragon because I push and I can help him do it. And we can get vision of the river, and then we can look to fights while doing the Drake. Should be good. We have mid push, bot push. I mean, should be a good dragon to do. We sack one camp, but we get a dragon, so it's worth. It's basing. Doesn't want to do Drake. And we go a couple minutes later to where he's still not doing the dragon. Is that it? Is that the clip? So wait, what did we go from? We went from 6 minutes to 2 minutes later. A minute and a half later. Okay. He's clearing his camps, clearing down. My Nasus is getting touched by the Wukong. Okay. We burn all for ults. Okay, what's my jungler do? Okay. Okay. Why doesn't he do Drake now? Their conditions are terrible. Why is he basing? Yeah, actually, why is he basing? Okay, so I kind of got the TLDR of this clip. So basically, bot is hard winning. Our jungler pretty much has full product bots. So when you're like when you have this kind of position as a jungler where your bot is hard winning, they're pinging sums. Usually the thing you want to do is you want to see if you can gank them. Of course, always try to play for the kill if you can, if it's gankable. Especially when you hit level 6 as Besso, where it's a lot easier to land your ult if they have no flash, of course, or any like sudden like move speed buffs, which they shouldn't. I mean, they have Janet MS, but it should be pretty easy to land ult, especially if I go onto them and get the Nami slow. Should be easy to be able to ult on top of their forehead. But basically, if you aren't able to gank them and get a free kill, right? What you should do as a jungler is you should make sure they can get in their ways, and you can start pulling the objective if you want, and just force a fight on top of it. You just look in your lanes. So in this example right here, he did whatever. So right here, when we ping the sums, so mid died, right? It is what it is. I mean, he should pan over and see what happened. He probably did. He's low HP, half HP, okay. And then after that, he does the crab, right? So right here, once you finish the crab right here, right? You dink level 6. And start zooming in on the Drake, right? So clearing this pink is completely fine, honestly. It's not like that bad, but like, of course you're wasting at least 20 seconds walking here, clearing the pink for 5 to 10 seconds, and then you're walking all the way back if you want to pull the dragon. You're wasting time, that's like a good amount of HP on the dragon. But we can just push and then go, because Talon, we all know, path towards top side. Yeah, it looks like you path top. Right? Actually, no, he pathed down. I'm trolling. He pathed down, but he's doing like the weird path, right? He started the Raptors, looks like. Or no, he didn't. What's his path? What? Oh, sorry, he started top side. When did he gank mid? Gank mid here. Oh, but we had a ward here, so we actually knew his path. Look. So we knew here, he did his Gromp. So he passed down, gank mid. So he should be topside, most likely. Unless he wants to run back bot to contest the Drake. So, knowing this as a jungler, when you see that your laner comes back by the time you do crab, he should have push, right? You can start pulling Drake right now because your bot's already winning, and you can connect and do the dragon. Kill this by before 1630 or 1640 or so, and then you can base. Maybe you might lose the blue camp, but it's okay, you got a dragon. A dragon, you can progress the game, right? You clear all the way back down, and you do the same thing again. You can play for bot, or you can reset and play for grubs if you want. Do whatever you want. And this example, this part, where, again, it looks like we're winning mid, somewhat. Both mids have the base. I guess Central will have tempo, because she can TP back. She clears here. We fire, right? We get the whole, so let's watch the sequence again. Lucian burns. Zyle, it's okay. We burn more conditions, okay. This guy's here. Talon comes. Especially when a champ like Talon burns ult like this, his means of fighting, are a lot worse. He can't fight as aggressive anymore. His ult is also a bailout. This is where it should click in your mind where, like, okay, we can potentially play for a dragon. We can play to get control here, and then play for, and play for other fights, or you translate into a Drake. Because, like, technically we should be winning. Yes, like, the mana conditions are low, but, like, look at them. Like, this guy's really low. We're a lot healthier. I definitely have mana to be able to, like, still play the game. So, yeah. Just basing here is, like, kind of troll, I would say. Hey, guys. So, if you guys didn't know, I have 3 channels. And every channel has their specific purpose for the viewer. The main channel, as you see here, is our channel where it will have all your, tier lists, jungle tier lists, and it will have educational guides, on every champion, and I will have some gameplay for specifically Kindred, Kha'zix, maybe Graves. Champions are mostly, more watched on this channel. And then I have other channels that will have different uses. So we have Kaido Jungle Coaching, which is actually a channel where I'll be posting every single coaching session, every single kind of VOD review, and sometimes I'll be VOD reviewing people high on the ladder, whether it's in EU West, Korea, North America. If they're very good players, it'll be using good strats that you guys can use yourselves in your elo. I'll be dissecting them and helping you guys learn what they do different. And then now we have a third channel, which is going to be in the works. Right now, it was a VOD channel, but I'm going to swap it into a very educational gameplay channel. I'll have a lot of different kind of video concepts that'll be uploaded here. Well, I'll be uploading a lot of, silver to diamond series. It's not actually played in those elos. It's going to be played in diamond master, because I'm going to be ranking up accounts. But basically, just to show you what you should be doing, what you should be focusing on while playing specific champions, and how to learn them. And then, other challenges would be like Nuzlocke. Some will be, fill to challenger, firewall to challenger. We're going to do that eventually on this channel. So, give it a follow, give every channel a follow. If you guys want specific type of content, every channel should be able to, help you out in some type of way. Either way, thanks for watching like usual. Thanks for the support, and let's get on with the video. Okay, let's get into the next example. Let's watch it. Again, I don't remember what happened. And let's see, what did Jungle do wrong this game? And I think the TLDR of this video also, like, just in general, like, is knowing when you should play for an objective pretty much as a jungler. So here, like, we have information that their jungler is pathing down. We don't know what ward they have, of course. So we're clearing down his Rek'Sai, they're also clearing down his Graves. Okay. Good to know. And we're doing our camps. Ballin looks like they're fighting a lot. We see 1 HP Jinx pretty much, low HP. We see Thresh is also very low. So as jungler, you always see this, you're like, ooh, maybe it's a play. But they're on the tower, so we can't really doubt them, right? So probably the best thing to do here is like, okay, probably just clear my camps, defend my Ballin, and then maybe play for Crab if you can. And of course, Rek'Sai is a champion that clears slowly. So now here. This guy shows mid. Of course, getting double crowd is always... It always feels bad, right? So, I mean, I get it. Now, like, they have a 20 spine advantage the next turn. And, like, you're down some gold and some XP, right? So it definitely hurts. Don't get me wrong. But when your champ clears slow like this, like, that's just the reality. Like, Rek'Sai does clear slow. I'm pretty sure his full clear is actually 3 minutes, even if you try to optimize it. And that's why, like, this kind of champion, you kind of like, ideally, like, you look for early game play, make it like cheese play level 3. Of course, he cannot, because he did start blue and path down and make no play. Of course, you ideally want to start red if you play Rek'Sai, because you can play for a level 3 gank, which is ideal. But he shouldn't path through a Cassandra lane this game. It is pretty troll. But in this kind of play where you see the Graves is already going to be topside, and he's already first on the crowd because our champ clears so slow, but you see a play that could potentially be done bot side, he should just give the crab and dive this lane, and then, play for your respawn camps. Because, like, you have a winning ball lane, your AD is up CS, he's up a lot of HP, we're full HP versus very low champions. As a jungler, if you're not looking at this play, and, like, you seriously think that going to the top crab is more worth than the bot play, you are just a bad person. You are genuinely a bad person, because what does the Rek'Sai do in this whole time? He just does nothing, while their ball lane is perma-diveable and in a very shit condition to play the game. So now let's look at the next turn. Let's see. He's just gonna do his clear. LeBlanc died mid. Is what it is. It's okay. We're just looking to see, like, what can junglers do better, right? Because I'm a laner, and, like, I play lane a lot, and when I see my junglers do things that, like, make no sense, I'm like, these Master Tier junglers, like, these guys are, like, above that, like, they're like the top 1%, right? Like, it's not real, right? Like, these guys are not actually, they don't use their brains. And it's like, if you guys use your brains more when you play and think about, like, what is going on in the game, you will definitely win a lot more, right? 2v2 kill, okay. Pushing the wave, okay. Getting the wave. Either they get shit on. Okay. Basing, okay. I mean, he should run back bot side, because he has nothing really top side. He can play for the crab if he wants, or play for Drake. Full clearing down, I mean, it's okay, I guess. And it's not like the end of the world. What is he doing? So that's a full clear back down. Okay. I mean, both clips are just me, like, winning ball in, and Drake is just free reds. That guy just got shit on. Try to gank mid. Okay. So right now in the state, their Jinx is low. We have full conditions bots. Mid is like doing like somewhat fine right now. Their Thresh just died. They're still very healthy bots. They're down 3 plates in this game. So right now, I mean, top is like 0-3, but like it is what it is. I mean, you should try to think about pulling the dragon, of course, with their ballin. Of course, like their ballin, even if they're winning lane, they can always take time to use their tempo on the wave to hit the dragon instead of play for plates. It's actually better a lot of the time because you can always play for plates if you're winning lane later on. Plates stay on the tower the whole game. But dragon, finding a dragon opportunity is not there the whole game. Sometimes you have to catch waves, sometimes your tempo is bad. Like basically your tempo is bad. You don't have like you have to catch a wave. So our jungler can definitely have pulled Drake on 2 different timers. And also another thing I like to talk about is when you're playing jungle and you're like you have a lane that's winning, especially ball lane that's winning. So this is like mainly like when your ball lane's winning, you shouldn't just be full clearing, and then hoping you can pull the Drake. Sometimes you, as a jungler, can do 1 quadrant. So he started top side in this game, right? For example, you can do your Gromp and your Wolves, and then you can go play for gank and pull the dragon. Your camps will never like disappear. But the dragon timer, that is like a time where it's like you need to do it in very specific time. Like it's an opportunity thing. Like, oh, there's the opportunity to do Drake on this wave. You must pull on this wave, right? You should be willing to not do your second quadrant right away. You should do the Drake, and then you can exit your camps. Because again, every turn you come on the map, every time you come fresh on the map is a new turn, and you want to look to do at least 1 or 2 things. Fighting is considered doing something. Doing objectives is considered doing something. Ganking is just ganking and fighting are kind of the same, but like what I mean, like ganking or fighting over an objective, fighting in the river, fighting for a crab. This is considered as doing 1 play because you're using your time to do something, and then you want to go back to your camps. When you do camp as a jungler, it's like a laner catching a wave, for example, right? It's pretty much essentially. And the faster you do your camps, of course, the faster you're able to make a play without really losing much. But of course, sometimes for certain junglers like Rek'Sai, a champion that should get outskilled this game as Graves. I mean, you should. But your goal is as a champion like this is to look to play for objectives, look for laners to get advantages to where like you are able to play the game. And the best way to be able to like use your strength in the early game, like champs like Rek'Sai and Elise that are strong in their early game, is to translate your advantages, your ganking advantages into a dragon, which will allow you to outskill the enemy comp, right? Gaining a soul in 2-3 Drakes early because how strong you are early allows you to scale into the game, right? So if I got 2-3 Drakes as this game as it feels, I can definitely carry against their comp, of course. I mean, maybe it's hard, but like them, gaining the dragon like this, it makes no sense, right? Like why is he doing his camps here? Like he's not thinking about like, oh, like Graves is pathing bot the whole game. Like, can't you like can Graves not pull the Drake anytime we're gonna sneak it and sneak it? Like, it makes no sense, right? Like, if your bowling is hard winning this much and you see that they're winning, and like you are pathing down, you should think about dragging more. That's basically, I guess, the TLDR. Because again, like I didn't know what's happening in these clips. I just know there's something wrong with my jungler because like I'm playing bowling. So you as the jungler should think about what you want to play for. Every time you get on the map is a turn. What are you playing for? If you're pathing down in the game, you should probably think about, can I play the dragon? Okay. If you're pathing opposite side of the dragon, you're pathing towards top side. What am I gaining out of this? Am I trying to get my top some timer so eventually he can play on just his own game? But of course that's like a bit more complex. So it's all about like mainly like pathing down is always the most simple thing you can do, right? You path down, you play for Drake, you don't, it's okay. Fights, okay. Go clear again, path down. Play for Drake again. Playing for Drake is the most simple thing you can do. Is the easiest way to play League. The best way to progress the game. So, 1, do you have pro island lanes? Can you pull? Can you fight? 2, like, what do you do after your Drake? Or what should you be doing before the Drake? Right? Like 3, like should you be like willing to like get off your camps? Like should you just do 1 quadrant and play? Because to me, full clearing is very fake concept. Unless you are a champion that clears very fast in your head of tempo. So champs that are really good for full clearing are champs like Kha'zix, Zyra, Hecarim. You know, these champions clear very fast. You zoom through all your camps, and then what? You pull the Drake. Yeah, or you can gank or pull the Drake. But if your champion's slower and you're bound to be outscaled, a lot of champions are like Rek'Sai and the Least and Nunu, you want to prioritize the Drake over your camps whenever you can. That's basically it. When you play these kind of champions, think about, after you do a quadrant, can you do something? And the answer, most of the time, will most likely be yes, because you guys are probably not looking at the opportunity that's seen on the map. And these master players, these guys are like a couple hundred OP. Like, you think like the top 1%, you know, play well, but you know, some of these master players are definitely boosted, I would say, by the way they're playing. So I mean, eventually, hopefully I get more clips in the future with like droners being complete idiots in Master Plus. But this is like kind of like a wake up, you know, like when you play jungle, be more aware of what's going on in the game. Like when you're a jungler, and your dumbass is going towards the top crab, and you see Graves going toward top side, and your first thing is not to, the first thing in your head that if it doesn't light up that, oh, you should dive balling here, you are a bad jungler. You are just a bad jungler. These 2 kills are more worth than him getting a crab. Even in the scenario where it's like you have the option to play for the bot crab, you can actually get it, or dive bots. It's probably better to play to dive bot if the opportunity presents itself. A kill, getting a lead on yourself or your laner, will translate later on into getting an objective, clearing faster towards, you know, being able to gank again because you can clear your camps faster if you're Rek'Sai with items. Your laner gets an advantage, he's able to fuck his lane better, and then play to pull dragon. Right? This is how you can win a simple game of League. Simplify the game. That's pretty much it. By the way, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys think, and then hopefully I get more clips. Maybe you guys give me some clips in the future. Maybe if you guys have any like games for me to watch, maybe you're like, oh, like what should I have done here and stuff, you know, maybe we should make you can send me a VOD in the Discord DMs, or you can like send me a VOD in the email, you know, up to you guys. By the way, thanks for watching again, and see you guys in the next video.